Many of you are probably familiar with the delight of seeing a golden critter in the brush early on in the world. Whether you want to capture it into a beautiful decoration, turn it into an amazing golden delight, or even use it as bait for some reason, it's always nice to find a golden critter. Of course though, the most common use for these shiny creatures is probably as merchandise. Terrarian merchants will fork over a hefty base price of 10 gold coins for any golden critter you bring to them, which can prove to be very useful early game, especially in lower difficulties where money is hard to come across. It's just trading some gold for some gold. This is all fine and dandy until you look at it a little bit harder. 10 gold coins is a lot of money. Ignoring the ludicrous technical size of the Terraria coins, a conservative relation using 10 common small real-life trade coins, in this case the ducat, would put them at 34.51 grams of gold, around 3,700 bucks, which is a lot of gold. Now then, dear friend, if you're the buyer, you would probably want to make sure you're getting your money's worth in that case. When buying gold, you want to make sure you're paying as close to melt value as possible. You wouldn't want to rip yourself off, wouldn't you? So, is the market price for a golden critter a ripoff? Well, if you read the bestiary entry for the golden critters, you'll learn that they're actually covered in gold, i.e. plated, not solid. Now, this makes sense. A solid gold object can't really be living. But this is also bad, since, well, that significantly reduces the item's value. So let's run the numbers. The largest and thus most lucrative of the golden critters, the squirrel, we have a surface area of around 650 square centimeters to work with. Heavy jewelry gold plating is stated to be greater than 2.5 microns, so let's use 3 microns to be safe. 650 square centimeters times 3 microns of thickness is about 0.195 cubic centimeters of gold, or around 3.76 grams. That's roughly $400 of gold, the price of just one of those 10 coins you paid earlier. The moral of the story here then is that gold critters contain far less gold in them than their value, even in the best case. Worst cases, like the gold worm, contain a fraction of that than even in the squirrel, and don't even get me started on the water strider. Based on this, we can say that gold critters really aren't worth their hefty gold price. They contain surprisingly little of it. Of course though, they're still clearly worth 10 gold coins on the market, so clearly we know there's something propping up their value other than their intrinsic metallic value. In an in-game sense, it's likely their special application in cuisine that gives them so much value, but if it was real life, it'd probably be their aesthetic appeal that brings them to be worth so much. I mean, if I was fabulously wealthy, I'd want a tacky gold squirrel too. After all, the real value of something is just how much others are willing to pay for it. And despite how little gold these shiny piss-colored rats contain, it seems like Terrarians are willing to pay a premium of many magnitudes for them anyway. So, in conclusion, gold critters aren't worth their price in gold literally, but at the same time, given their prices, they might as well be worth that to Mr. Merchant, and I guess that's all that matters. Hello, if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing as only a quarter of you currently are. Similar videos are on the left and right, and if you're interested in joining the community, my Discord server is in the description as well. Either way though, thank you for watching, and good day, and goodbye. See you next fortnight to month.